Good afternoon. President Henry, members of Cabinet, college board members, esteemed faculty, staff, students, and guests, welcome to the Fall 2024 Nursing Student Pinning Ceremony. I am Dr. Kristen Bryan Wessel, the Dean of Nursing, and it's my pleasure to kick off this ceremony, which marks a milestone in a nursing student's journey to become a registered nurse. Graduates, you aren't there yet, but you're very, very close. Boards are next, and then it'll be official. And I know you're ready. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind us of our presence in this sacred space. This beautiful cathedral, serving as a reminder of Mercy College's Catholic heritage, deeply rooted in service to mankind, just as with the nursing profession. With that, I ask for your respect of this space and this ceremony. At this time, I would like to bring up Bo Bonner.
Thank you, Kristen. Learning is quite a peculiar thing. Few transformations are as profound as learning a profession, and yet, aside from looking tired, perhaps, for a late-night study, there's no physical change in us. Thank goodness, because our heads would have to be swollen with the knowledge you've received. And despite our technological advances, no brain scan is sophisticated enough to perceive this revolutionary change. The founder of the Sisters of Mercy, the Venerable Catherine McCauley, captures this well. Quote, "How quietly the great God does all his mighty works. Darkness is spread over us, and light breaks in again, and there is no noise of drawing curtains or closing shutters," end quote. For Catherine, the best things in life, love, mercy, wisdom, are often not accompanied with the world stopping to note their miraculous occurrence. How often have we experienced a eureka moment only to find that the world keeps moving on as before? So part of why we are here today is to stop the world for a brief time. Stop it just for a moment to note the amazing things you have accomplished, but also to admit there will always be a hidden element to extending what our vision calls the healing ministry, carried forth from the heritage of the sisters. That's why you have to be devoted to this ministry, just as our voto coins say. You have changed in world-stopping ways from all that you've learned, but as you go forward into the field of nursing, you have devoted your life to bringing healing to an afflicted world. It is an honor to be associated with you in this, your great endeavor. Another word for devote is to consecrate, to set apart my life for a specific purpose. And thus, if you are so moved, please join me in the adapted consecration prayer of the Sisters of Mercy. O compassionate God, look on us today with tenderness, and give us the grace to walk on the path of mercy, marked out for those who follow you. May all we do today and every day reflect your merciful love. Amen.
Good afternoon. Dr. Henry and the Cabinet, Mercy College board members, esteemed faculty, proud families and friends, and most importantly, our remarkable nursing graduates. I'm Dr. Jane DeGoyer, Associate Dean of Graduate Nursing, and it is my honor to introduce our guest speaker for the Fall 2024 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. A true leader in healthcare, Christy Vanderweel currently serves as the Chief Culture Officer at Wesley Life, where she has dedicated 15 years to creating an environment where healthcare professionals can thrive. Christy's passion for supporting nurses and those in the healthcare field has shaped her inspiring and impactful career in the healthcare field. Starting out serving individuals with mental and physical disabilities, a path influenced by her personal connection with his sibling who faced learning challenges, Christy discovered her unique strengths in leadership and collaboration. With a background in psychology and a master's degree, she embraced roles in human resources and senior leadership, ultimately finding her purpose in helping healthcare teams flourish. Through her work, Christy ensures that nurses and other caregivers are empowered in their roles, enabling them to serve with compassion and excellence. Today, as we celebrate the journey of new nurses stepping into this noble profession, we are fortunate to hear from someone whose life's work has been dedicated to creating environments where nurses can succeed. Please join me in welcoming Christy Vanderweel to share her insights and inspiration with us.
Wow, what an introduction. I wasn't prepared for that, actually. I think I'm a little embarrassed now. But hello, everyone, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for asking me to do this. I feel it's an honor and a privilege. But first, congratulations to all of you who are graduating. What an honored and valuable profession that you're stepping into. What a difficult profession you're stepping into, but what an honorable one. And to all of you who are here as friends and family, thank you. And to the faculty, thank you for all the encouragement and support and love that you have given to these individuals so that they can achieve this today. So, a little bit about me. You've heard a little bit already about me. I do serve at Wesley Life as the Chief Culture Officer. I've been in human services and healthcare for most of my career. I've never had the gift of being a nurse. But what I do believe is that I can have an impact. My purpose and my personal passion are about creating those work experiences that allow all of you to thrive in your careers. So since I stand between you and your important pinning ceremony, I'm going to try my best to keep my comments brief for you. But again, as I was reflecting on what I could possibly offer to this group, I thought about from my career and life experiences, maybe I could share a few things I've learned, even less things that I actually think I know, and maybe some hopes that I have for you as students going into your next next part of your life's journey. So let me start with a few things that I've learned, and honestly, I'm still learning. The first one I'll share with you is the power of gratitude. It sounds a little bit cliche, and we hear a little bit about it all the time, but in my personal life, I grew up on a dairy farm in Illinois, a very small dairy farm. We lived very close to the poverty line all of the time, whether I realized it at that time or not. I'm a little bit taller than most, and I've been tall my entire life. I was also very introverted and shy and lacked a lot of self-confidence, so I was the perfect candidate for some rejection and ridicule when I was growing up. I don't have a lot of fond memories of my childhood, but the truth is now I can look back and I can be very grateful for all of those experiences. I'm very grateful for the fact that they shaped me into who I am today. They have made me particularly resilient, and they also have given me an opportunity to express empathy toward others who might be experiencing some of the same. So every day I start my day very intentionally thinking about one or two things that I am grateful for. What I've learned through that process is that the more I consider what I'm grateful for, the more reasons I find to be grateful. So my mindset has changed over time to notice the small things and to consider my life to be more about abundance than about deficits. So I've learned, and I'm continuing to learn, how to express gratitude. Here's my second learning. It's okay to feel lost sometimes. Recently, I've heard people in my office talk about this thing called imposter syndrome. And I'm like, what is imposter syndrome? It's not a disease, I know that. Maybe sometimes it's a little bit of an excuse. I just have really thought through my whole life that I just lacked the self-confidence and I was faking it till I could make it, right? Life is not a straight line. It's a series of circles, it's waves, it's ups and it's downs. It's a continual process of learning and self-discovery. What I've learned is that we all feel lost from time to time. We're all just figuring it out as we go. So admitting when you need some help is a sign of strength, actually. There are people who want to step into your life and help you. It's taken me a long time to figure that out, so I hope you figure it out sooner than I did. I've also learned through my career that you can build resilience and mental strength. It's not something that people either have or they don't have. You build it by focusing on the things you can control and letting go of the things that you can't. In my role in human resources across the years, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of individuals who are unhappy with their job, they're unhappy with their leader, they have a lot of personal things going on in their life. I consider it a privilege to walk into those conversations with people. I recently had a conversation, and I don't think I'm sharing anything inappropriately when I tell about a nurse who was really struggling with her role very recently and asked to visit with me. After I listened to her for quite a few minutes tell me about all the things that were wrong about her job, all the reasons she was upset with her leader, all the things that we should change for her so that she could be successful, I made a simple ask of her. I said, over the next couple of days, would you simply go take a walk by yourself in a place that you like and think about just one or two things that you might be able to do to control or impact the situation that you find yourself in. She was pretty deep in her complaints. I didn't expect a whole lot back, but I waited for a few days and I got this beautiful email back from her. And not only did she find a couple of things, she found several things. And not only did she find some things she could control for herself, but she realized that there were some things that if she could control them and approach the situation differently, she could also have an impact on the team. That's a perfect example of somebody who's so proud of her for taking her power back and understanding that she could have an impact on the very things that were frustrating to her. So what have I learned, and what do I continually learn about that? Our life is a reflection of our mindset. We can either dwell on that and complain about it, we can look at all the bad things, or we can take a hot minute and we can think about the things that we have an opportunity to control. Little by little and day by day, we can build that resilience and that strength that we need to get through. One other thing, I've got two more things. I've learned that public recognition is great. We all deserve to have that from time to time. But don't be so focused on the public recognition that you miss the important things in life. I don't know how many of you can do this, but I can't name a single person who won a Tony or a Grammy or a CMA award or any of those kinds of things. But I can tell you about those teachers who inspired me, and those coaches who encouraged me, and the people around me who make me laugh every single day. Recently, I was forwarded some social media posts that go back to when I was in high school, and I was on basketball. I am 6'1", if anybody wants to know. So I'm pretty tall. I played a lot of basketball, and I did it really well. I got some public recognition through that, as did other teammates. I was looking back at the posts that were on social media, and my friend Sarah and I were at the top of these lists. She was a powerhouse. She was the top scorer for 2 or 3 years in a row in our basketball team. But what people don't know is I was the top person with all the assists. And if you know what that is, I was the person feeding her the ball. So if I wasn't giving her the ball, she wasn't scoring the scores that she was making. But that didn't get public recognition, but I know it to be true. So what I'm reminding myself, and I hope you hear from me today, is that you can cherish the moments. You don't need the public accolades. Sometimes you get noticed. Sometimes you just quietly know you made a difference. Sometimes you planted the seed that someone else brought to bloom. Know that if you hadn't done that, they wouldn't have either. Last one I want to share with you, and this is one that I wish I had learned a lot earlier in my lifetime, the power of Sabbath. I wish someone had taken me aside and said, sometimes when you're at the busiest moments in your life is the time you need to slow down. I hope this might be a takeaway for the nurses in the room today. Because of your role in caregiving, I hope that you consider this. Your profession needs this time to rest. This doesn't have to be a religious-based practice. It's 24 hours of consecutive time that you set aside to take care of yourself, to refresh, to reflect, to downshift. It's 24/6, not 24/7. Make time for that. It doesn't have to be religious, but please take time for yourself. Learn more quickly than I did the power of practicing Sabbath. My list of things that I know is a lot shorter. Here's some things I know to be true. Life is made up of moments. Don't miss them. Don't miss them because you're worried about what other people think, because it might be hard, or because you might or might not get personal gain from it. I know that failure and adversity are our greatest teachers. The pebbles that are constantly in my shoe, the rocks that I have stumbled over, have been opportunities for me to build my strength and my character. I know that tough times are just troughs in the waves. Eventually the wave is going to break and you're going to surface back on the top, so you can not only again see the horizon in front of you, but you'll have a chance to look back and learn from what you just left behind. Healing becomes a choice when we learn how to be grateful for the struggle, because it brings us back to the joy. What I also know is that when a door closes, a window opens. Always. I may not see the opportunity in the moment. If I stay curious, if I ask questions, if I remain still for just a minute, the window appears and it offers me another opportunity. Sometimes it's not the opportunity I was looking for, but maybe it's the opportunity I was meant to find. So my hopes for you as graduates, as you go into this next part of your life's journey, I know that you have spent a lot of time learning the technical components of your job. But what I hope for you is that you never underestimate the powerful and extraordinary impact you will have on people's lives. I hope that when life gives you lemons, when people around you are challenging, because they will be, that you choose to be kind. Kindness is not weakness. Kindness is telling people sometimes what they most need to hear, but doing it in a way that helps them grow, doesn't beat them down. I hope you always consider it an honor to step into those difficult situations, to hold someone's hand, to listen intentionally, to say a prayer, to offer comfort, and I hope you find joy in those moments and that you're grateful for them. Know that each of you were made on purpose and for a purpose. If you're a person of faith, I hope you're okay with me reading a couple of pieces of scripture that are meaningful to me. Galatians says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we don't give up." And in Matthew it says, "The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" So my appreciation again for allowing me to be here with you today to celebrate and to honor the accomplishments that you've made. My wish for you is a lot of joy and personal fulfillment and much success. And congratulations to all of you. And happy holidays as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy Vanderbilt, for your encouraging words. My name is Dr. Chris Siedkin, and I'm one of the assistant professors of nursing in this college today. Wow, I'm really screwing this up, sorry. And I have actually had the pleasure of reading the ASN names.
My name is Krista Noel Drogley. I'm assistant professor of nursing, and I will be reading the BSN names.
So, the pinning ceremony for nurses has been incredibly important as a pin itself. It represents the time and effort put into learning, the materials, working the clinicals, and serving our community.
Our future nurses will be wearing this pin near their hearts to always remember their time spent with us at Mercy College, but also to remember why they have decided to become a nurse and to continue to uphold the servant's attitude for each patient that they encounter. We will be alternating reading the ASN and BSN names. During this time, each student will be receiving the Mercy College official nursing pin, which will be pinned by one of our nursing associate deans or someone significant to the student.
ASN students, as I call your name, please walk to the front of the cathedral near the table in front to receive your pin and exit down the center aisle. If you're having someone other than one of our nursing associate deans pin you, please have that person walk with you to receive the pin and do the honors.
BSN students, As I call your name, please walk to the front of the cathedral to the table in front to receive your pin and exit down the center aisle. If you are having someone other than one of our nursing associate deans pin you, please have that person walk with you to receive the pin and do the honors.
Okay. Bo Barrett.
Tori Allen.
Samantha Brager.
Julia Archovalletta.
Kimberly Courtney.
Carla Camacho.
Rachel Ferry.
Zoe Carrion.
Paulina Gomez.
Patrice Curvey.
Brianna Hardy.
Logan Farmer.
Ravi Jelagat.
Anna Gass.
Kyla Keltner.
Chandler George.
Bethany Ladd.
Crystal Gonzalez Duran.
Colin Lord.
Sophia Halifax.
Jasna Mehmedovic.
Mildred Hall.
Kelsey Odell.
Jessica Herman Hoy.
Heather Richards.
Fatim Hoti.
Avery Robbins.
Jacqueline Jacobs.
Amber Sedone.
Sarah Jeffries.
Aletha Telmain.
Jaden Kapuska.
Nu Vu.
Veronica Kana.
Brian Woodard.
Josephine Coromo. Leah Logan. Haley Miller. Catherine Nadler. Daisha Riddle. Peyton Russell. Madison Schultz. Alyssa Scepter. Katie Summerfield. Beatrice Tapatio. And last but not least, because she always got forgotten on our list, Brianna Vasey.
Will both the ASN and BSN students please stand? I want to thank both the ASN and BSN students for all of your hard work and dedication to your career. I'd like you all to turn around and face family members, etc. And all of you, I'd like you to give them a big round of applause, please. Now, please welcome Dr. Melissa Blue to the podium for the reading of the Florence Nightingale Pledge.
Thank you. My name is Dr. Melissa Blue, Assistant Professor of Nursing at Mercy College, and I'm honored to lead the Florence Nightingale Pledge with you. But first, I just want to say congratulations, and you are just beginning the most amazing profession that we have. You are going to have to start showing how you care, because we all taught you how, and learning so much more in the near future. We only taught you this. You have a world out there that you have to learn. The Nightingale Pledge, in 1912, the Florence Nightingale Medal was established by the International Red Cross to reward nurses who have distinguished themselves in an exceptional manner by great devotion to their patients in time of war or peace. If you are a nurse, nursing faculty member, or nursing graduate, please stand and join me in reciting the Florence Nightingale Pledge that's located on the inside of your program. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will assist the physician in his or her works and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. Thank you, everyone. Now please welcome Associate Dean Ashley Hoff to the stage to present the Daisy Award for both the ASN and BSN nursing students.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Hoff, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Nursing, and I am honored to be presenting the Daisy Award nominees for our Fall 2024 graduates. The Daisy Award is a special honor given to extraordinary nurses for the compassionate contributions they make every day, going above and beyond expectations in science and sensitivity. acronym DAISY stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. DAISY nominations are submitted by faculty, peers, staff nurses, and even patients who have witnessed or experienced exceptional nursing care and desire for those efforts to be recognized. We are proud to partner with DAISY as we have extraordinary nursing students and nursing faculty here at Mercy College of Health Sciences. The Fall 2024 Student DAISY Award winner is not from the ASN or BSN cohort of students, but we wanted to acknowledge these student nominees on a terrific job well done. Students, you have worked tirelessly and persistently to receive this nomination and deserve to be acknowledged. We are pleased to announce our Fall 2024 Student DAISY Award nominees. Nominees, when I call your name, please line up horizontally in front of the podium facing the audience. Each of you will be handed a DAISY Award nominee pin and DAISY Award thank you card to show representation on this outstanding achievement. Friends and family in the audience, please be respectful and hold all applause until all nominees have been called. Julia Archuleta, BSN cohort. Logan Farmer, BSN cohort. Brianna Hardy, ASN. Jessica Herman Hoy, BSN. Jaden Kapuska, BSN. Catherine Nadler, BSN. Heather Richards, ASN. And Brianna Vasey, BSN. Please give these well-deserving individuals a round of applause. Thank you, DAISY Award nominees. You may be seated. Congratulations, nursing students, on receiving this prestigious award. Now please welcome Melanie Campbell for the Mercy College Alumni Welcome.
Congratulations, nurses. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I am here to welcome you and congratulate you on your hard work. Also, on behalf of our community, we need you, so the timing could not be better. I also want to just remind you to keep in touch. Please share your contact information. We would love to know what you're up to in the coming weeks and years. And we also want to be able to share with you what's happening at the college and what we are doing at your alma mater. So on behalf of the cabinet and the board members, congratulations, and we are rooting for you and wishing you all the best in your future work. Thank you.
Students, was this an easy journey? I hear no resounding, and I see lots of head shakes, right? Learning how to think like and be a nurse isn't easy, but today you are a testament to the passion and persistence necessary of a nurse. The road has been challenging, and certainly you didn't go it alone. You were the beneficiary of the support of many who saw in you what sometimes you didn't see in yourself. Let's take a moment to recognize those who have been in your corner all along. President Henry, members of cabinet, and members of our college board, please rise. Thank you. Nursing faculty and staff, please stand. Thank you. Not the unseen faces, the ones that you see every day, but it's always an opportunity to provide thanks to them for their hard work in support of you. Students, please stand to face your family and friends and join me in thanking them as well. And students, remain standing, but please face forward. President Henry, cabinet members, board members, faculty, staff, family, and friends, it is with great pleasure that I present the Fall 2024 graduates of Mercy College Associates and Baccalaureate Nursing Programs. Graduates, if you look behind you, you just got a standing ovation. Soak it in. It doesn't happen often. Thank you all for joining us this evening for this wonderful celebration. We're so proud of our graduates, as we know you are as well. Have a great evening.